Hey there, South Carolina Commissioner School for Agriculture. I am Thomas Marshall, and this is my personal introduction component of my 2025 SCCSA application. I, Thomas Marshall, am a rising senior at the Pendleton High School in Pendleton, South Carolina. I aspire to be a South Carolina State FFA officer in the 25-26 term, and I currently serve as the 24-25 chapter president at Pendleton High School. I plan to go on to be an FFA advisor in South Carolina, and I believe that the South Carolina Commissioner School for Agriculture can help me in that mission. I am an only child to my parents, Amy and Gary Marshall, and they work here in the community of Anderson, South Carolina. In my school life at Pendleton High School, I maintain a rigorous schedule such as all A's and honors classes. I make sure to keep participating in my extracurricular activities, and I've completed and passed 2 AP exams in psychology and computer science. I currently have mostly A's in all my courses, which are honors heavy, and I make sure that I am still currently ranking 9 out of 212 in my class, and I have a South Carolina round GPA of 5.063. I have a history of dedication to extracurriculars in the Pendleton High School Band and the Pendleton High School Agriculture/FFA chapter. I make sure that I stay dedicated and I learn leadership techniques every day in both of these extracurricular activities. In band, I won 3 consecutive state championships, and it taught me how to be an effective leader in a school setting. This was the band program. In my FFA experience, I have been lucky enough to be at the Riverside and Pendleton FFA chapters, and I make sure that I am the best leader possible for them. In my Riverside middle school tenure, I helped to create the Agriculture Mechanics Middle School CDE to make sure that middle schoolers had the same opportunities to compete in that competition as the older high schoolers did as well. In high school, as a freshman, I trained to compete in the South Carolina State Wildlife Habitat Education Program. We won and then went on to the National Wildlife Habitat Education Program, or WHAP, and I placed first overall individual, and we placed first overall team. Continuing my FFA experience, I currently serve as the Pendleton FFA chapter president, and I was in the 2024 National FFA Band. I won both the State Soils and State Wildlife Management CDEs this year in South Carolina, and I competed in the Region 1 Extemporaneous Public Speaking LDE, where I placed second. This year, as chapter president, I've reinstated the tradition of monthly chapter meetings and weekly officer meetings. As well, I plan to run for state office in the 2025-2026 cycle. These are images of me in the National FFA Band and at a local FFA event. I also have many hands-on projects in the Pendleton FFA, such as working on a CNC laser engraver and on a combustion engine-powered sawmill and other traditional woodworking and welding materials. I do this as an SAE, but another project I have is to maintain and rehabilitate the Pendleton Elementary Garden. This intracurricular garden is a program that I have introduced vermiculture and composting into in the last year with the help of their sponsor, Mrs. Durham. This is an image of me doing that in a presentation at Pendleton Elementary School. My goals in the future include to go into an agriculture education career. That career will include graduating from Pendleton High School, serving as a South Carolina FFA state officer in this upcoming year, attending Clemson University, and then teaching agriculture and being an FFA advisor in schools in South Carolina. I believe that the South Carolina Commissioner School for Agriculture can help me in that mission by preparing me to go into college and into that career, and I am especially set on going into this program because last year I applied and did not get in. But this year my resolve is even stronger because I understand how important it is to get into this program and to learn what it has to tell me. Thank you.